Hey guys, so this is a last minute video that I just made, and I just want to show off my new Sephora baked eyeshadow palette. It's called In the Dark, and I also wanted to use my new Sigma brushes, the Precision Eye Kit. So if you want to know how to get this really cool look using baked shadows, then keep on watching. So I just started off by priming my lid, and I'm going to go ahead and take a basic eyeshadow brush and this really pretty color. It's called White Gold. And I'm just going to pat this right under my brow bone. And just go ahead and pat it under the highest point of your brow. Next, I'm just going to take a base eyeshadow that I usually use for my crease. This is called Guru. And I'm just going to take a fluffy angled brush. And I'm just going to sweep this right in the socket of my crease, just as a base for the rest of the shadows. Next, I'm just going to take my MAC 234 brush, and I'm just going to spray it with some Fix Plus. And then what we're going to do is pat it right into this color, and this is called Nude. And we're just going to sweep this right on the lower lid. And because we wet it, it gives it this really wet metallic foiled look, which is really nice and fun for baked shadows. That's one reason why I do really like baked shadows, because you can make them look like this. They look so pretty. And just go ahead and sweep this right under the crease on your lower lid. Okay, now we're just going to start layering our crease colors, and I'm going to take my Namaste eyeshadow from Bare Essentials, and then a very small angled brush, and I'm going to go ahead and sweep this right in the socket of my crease and just go back and forth. So I like starting with a warm base and then just building up to something a little bit darker. And just go ahead and focus this color right in the socket, but just buff it up just a tiny bit. Okay, with that same angled brush, we're going to take this color, oh, where is it? Right there. And this is called Deep Brown. And we're going to go ahead and use this as our second crease color. And I'm going to stick it right in the socket again. And again, we're just focusing right in this area. We're not blending up too much. We just really want a sharp, defined crease. So the last step I'm going to do for my crease is take this Sigma E47 crease brush and this eyeshadow, which is called Glitter Black, and we're going to go ahead and put this right in the crease. I like how small this brush is because you can really focus where you want this color, and this is great for a cut crease look. And just go back and forth, building to how dark you want your crease to look. And this brush makes it so easy to do. See how nice and defined our crease looks? I love it. So now this is the fun part. So I'm going to take my smudge brush. This is the E21 from Sigma. It's a nice small domed brush. And we're going to take this gorgeous color. This is called Cobalt Blue. And what I'm going to do with this brush is wet it a little bit. I'm just using some Fix Plus. And then now I'm just going to pat it into that blue. And now we're going to go ahead and smudge right under the lower lash line. And then you could see how nice and bright this blue is going to look. Just keep smudging it right under your lower lash line. Next I'm going to take my Sigma, this is the blending E36 brush, and with that same blue eyeshadow, I'm just going to kind of run my brush into the shadow. And I'm just going to go ahead and smudge right in that line just to kind of fluff out the edges. Make it not so harsh, and just pull the shadow down a little bit. So you can see it's kind of blending out the edges. And I like how small this brush is too. Perfect. Now we're going to line our lash line, and this is just the Sigma Eyeliner E11 brush. And this is a very small fine point brush, as you could see. And I'm just going to take some gel liner. This is my Black Track from MAC. And this brush is really thin, which is kind of the look I'm going for, is a really thin line. So go ahead and start lining your lash line however you want to do it. So I went ahead and finished up my liner. I'm just going to go back with the little smudger brush from Sigma, and I'm just going to go ahead and just smudge a little bit of that blue under our liner that we just did, just to kind of bring the blue out. And just do it very lightly, we don't want too much. Even using the blending brush too would also work. And just go ahead and bring that blue out. Now we're just going to highlight around the inner tear ducts. So this is the shader inner corner brush from Sigma. It's the E46. And I'm going to go ahead and dip it into the white gold shadow that we used earlier. And I'm basically just going to smudge this right around our tear duct. And you can go ahead and blend it out after if it's a little too wet, because I did wet my brush before. Just like that. Okay guys, so I already went ahead and added my mascara, top and bottom lashes, and I just used the Ico mascara, and then these are my favorite lashes that I wear all the time. This is the Eyelure 205s, and this is the final look of the eyes, and I'll show you how to do everything else. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the face, and I have a little bit of bronzer on, but I think I'm going to add a little bit more. And I'm going to bring back my Mineralized Skin Finish Natural Gimme Sun. I haven't used this in a while, and I kind of miss it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this everywhere on the outside of my face. And I already have my foundation on, and then also my concealer too. That's already done. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and contour my cheekbones, and I'm just going to use Harmony Blush from MAC and just an angled brush. Okay, and then also I want to keep the cheeks kind of neutral and soft. I really want the eyes to be the main focus. So I'm going to use my blush from Bare Essentials, and this is called The Whisper. It's really, really soft. It's great for every day. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm just going to use my 116 MAC brush. And as you can see, it's really, really soft. I really like this blush. Okay, and next I'm just going to do kind of a golden highlight. So I'm going to use the Extra Dimension Skin Finish Whisper of Guilt Skin Finish, and I'm just going to take my 188 brush and go ahead and put this on my cheekbones so I have a pretty gold glow. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a lip color and I'll be right back. So I'm gonna keep things pretty simple and neutral, so I'm gonna take my MAC Strip Down Lip Pencil. This is my favorite if I wanna do more of a nude lip. And let me grab a mirror to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. Fill in the corners a little bit. Okay. And then I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use the lip gloss I got today, just for fun. And this is Trailblazer from Bare Essentials. It's their Moxie lip gloss. And this is more of like a peachy nude. I love this color. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. I just think the peaches and the neutrals look really pretty with the blue on my eyes, so that's just what I'm gonna stick with. Okay, so that is it for this look, this random look that I wanted to do. I don't even know what time it is. It is 10:06 p.m. So I just wanted to really show you guys how to use this palette with 4 different colors that came in it. So a lot of people wanted to ask me how to use a baked shadow. You can use it so many different ways. You can use it kind of matte or just by itself. Like sometimes with these shadows, if you blend enough, you can make it almost like a matte finish like I did in my crease. You can use it just by itself like I did as a highlight, and then wetting it just makes it look awesome. That's the best thing I love about baked shadows. So I wetted it, is that a word? I wet it under my lash line, and then I wet it on my lower lid, so it makes it really metallic-y and foiled, and just the pigment just totally comes out at you, and it just makes it amazing. So I just want to share how to use this, and also I wanted to use my new Sigma brushes. This is the Precision Eye Kit, I believe. But I love these brushes. They're perfect for the little detailed work. But anyway, that's it. I hope you guys like this look. It was pretty random, but I'm really happy how it turned out, and I'm kind of sad that I have to wipe it all off after this video. So I guess I'll keep it in mind for a look in the future, but I really like how it turned out. I hope you guys did too. If you have any questions about the products I used, I will do a blog post, ArielHope.blogspot.com, with everything I used. And if you have any questions at all, please leave me a comment below. Also, if you need to get a hold of me for anything or ask me any random questions, you can definitely talk to me a lot quicker on Facebook. That's ArielHopeMakeup. And that's it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.